Hello, hello. All right. Hope you are well where you are. I hope things are going well for you. And if anything is not going well, I hope it gets better soon. All right, it's been a while since I read on the Spray-Tan Fuhrer. Let's see what's going on. I don't know I hope you have, I hope you watch Kirsten Langston. She has her own channel. She is so talented. She is such a good reader and funny, and yeah, she is fantastic. She said, it's funny though, because whenever she reads on Trump, it's like he wants to, spiritually, he wants to like come talk to her. Of course, he just lies the whole time, but it's like, oh, he wants to talk. He wants to talk. It's, oh, thank heavens I don't get that. Whew, I don't want to talk to him. I don't even want to talk to him once. Everything about that man makes my skin crawl. And it's all, it feels like the corruption, the negativity, the bad things he's done, it's like it's rising up. It's finally rising to the surface. Oh, and he is clogged. He is the human clog. It feels like every pipe in his body is clogged. All the way down to the tiniest little capillary in his brain. Not good. Not good. Step away from the fried chicken. Step away. What is it somebody called him? Adolf Twitler? I like that. Oh, right. Hair's not looking too good either. Notice that? Keeps catching the wind and flying off. Becoming more and more obvious. Makes you wonder why that's suddenly happening. Energy. He's full of himself. Surprise. He hates all the grief, but he loves this presidential gig. He's royalty. That's how he sees himself. Everybody bows and scrapes, and you know, there's so many women at the rallies who are looking at him with lust, or as he sees it, lust. So let's see here. Card for the reading. I'm getting two. Oh, before I do that, hang on a second. Okay. Sorry, get rid of that fan noise. All right, card for the reading. Oh, whoa, whew, 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 whew. Death of the government. Death of the government. That's not literal. Not like it just. Oh. Major Arcana. Goodness, goodness, goodness. And this does not. I read in the comments sometimes. Some people are saying it's the end of democracy. It's the death of democracy. No, that's not what this is. And no, democracy has not died. This is the way things have been done. This is the way the president is viewed. This is the powers that have come to the president as power is shifted over time away from Congress into the executive. This is death of the government. That's not literal, but that's very strong. In the past, he's corrupt, he's disgusting, and the things he's done are beyond vile. Not to mention illegal, immoral. Yeah. Moving on. Center of the reading. Melania. Hello, Melania. How's your money looking, girl? Hmm? Considering that's all you look at. That and your kid, and then right back to your money. Base of the reading. He's been losing money. This is him trying to hold on to money. This feels like someone being willing to take some of this money overseas and hide it. Doing underhanded things. Knight of Wands isn't necessarily underhanded, but it feels like this is someone who's been hired to keep Trump's money. So that he has money, no matter what. That's what that feels like. Hanging above Mueller and the investigators who toiled for 2 years to create the report. Near future. He likes taking trips overseas. He doesn't really have to see the protesters. He can kind of ignore them, but there are still lots of... He loved this whole thing with the Queen. That was great. This almost feels like a... It's also... A lot of this feels like a fantasy, like a fantasy of aristocracy. There's a fair amount of delusion there. Disappearing into fantasy, into... Home environment. He is not sleeping. And it doesn't feel like he's necessarily worried. It's his health. It's something in his brain that's not working right, but he's also... It's stuff he's taking. Seriously, all the horrible way he's treated his body is catching up with him. Hopes and fears. Oh, he just wants this Bacchus. He just wants the wine, women, and song minus the song. Anyway, I'm not saying he drinks. It just, but back to naked available women or women who are going to take their clothes off, and he wants to go back to this hedonistic way of what other people see. He's avoiding his job. I mean, I think someone on Twitter noticed that. I guess they were stuck watching Fox News. Bless them. And they said for over 8 hours, Trump tweeted that whole 8 hours. And his tweets corresponded almost exactly with what Fox News was covering at that point. For 8 hours. And he's the President of the United States. He doesn't do his job. Final outcome. Not good. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. And he's not fully, between chemicals he's taking, not sleeping, and possibly some form of dementia, I don't know, but he doesn't feel like he's entirely there. And he's gonna have to leave the presidency. That's what that feels like. His presidency is... He's gonna have to leave. He's gonna have to leave the building. Donald has left the building. Oh, and of course, yeah, just so you know, the when he pulled that piece of paper out of his suit jacket inner pocket and said, "This is the secret deal with Mexico that will be released at a later time," he's... Okay, is he? When he did that, was he lying? Yes. Lying. All this stuff about tariffs, because this is movement, this is transportation, trade, back and forth, and the reality of, look, we've already agreed to help with immigrants coming through the country. We're not doing more than that. But Trump has to save face, so he's lying. It's just all smokescreen. And ooh, look at this piece of paper in my pocket that has... I mean, if you look at it, it was a paragraph that long inside of it. You could see that the light came through it. Yeah, he was lying. Anyway, let me put these back in here. Because there's always a need with Trump to reuse the card of lies. almost always applicable. But he's, when I say he's not completely in touch, he's not a doddering old fool, though. He's not, it's not like, oh, you know, you're a poor helpless grandpa. No, no, no. Okay, sorry about that. I had some kind of technical difficulty and the camera stopped recording. So I'll try to give you the highlights of kind of what wasn't recorded. Basically, these cards came up next, and it was really about the energy moving to the next generation in the Trump family. And this came up. This feels like Javanka. Usually that's just Kushner, but it felt like Javanka, and almost like Trump is looking at, but a lot of things just fall to his children to deal with. So after that. Important. It was kind of much of a muchness. It was those D-word women, much the way Hawthorne complained about women back in the 1800s, that his important books were not being read as much as they should have been because of those D-word-able women and their scribblings. They're very dismissive. And this is Trump being very dismissive. Oh, those D-word women, and they think they can make their little laws, but those little, the little unimportant women, yeah, are gonna run him over. Then I got, let's see here, basically the brat, Trump, thinking he can fight, but they're stealing the presidency from me. So some of these others, let me just kind of cut to the chase here, because I was saying, all right, well, if he's going to be leaving office, when? Because I'm not getting anything specific. And I've said, okay, look, well, tell me, is it winter, autumn, summer? I'm not even saying which year, just give me a season, give me a hint. Throw us a bone. And I laid these cards out, and I realized that's summary, and but no, when I put these cards down, I felt cold. It's a cold day. And I'm afraid I don't have much more than that. And I'd be curious to you know, I do watch some other readers, but I don't know that there are various things being said, so I don't know exactly what other readers are thinking, what's like the consensus, but it feels like a cold day. And again, boom, not Pence, Pelosi, Trump going down. It was too much donors fleeing. Trump goes down. Boom, straight to Pelosi. And I understand succession. I know what the line of succession is. It just, why wouldn't Pence take over? So anyway, but this is the upshot of what I got. So I did want to at least go over that. Sorry about the technical difficulty. All right. But thank you so much for watching. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. All right. Hang in there.